Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. So this morning I woke up and I was asking God for guidance this morning. And God is always clear. It's just whether or not I am clear enough to receive the guidance. So this morning's guidance was so perfect. It was humbling. It was so absolutely essential for my life today. And I have a pretty good feeling this may bless you abundantly as well. And it's all about how do we navigate these times when the pull to be out in future fear and the judgment and the scariness, just how frightening it is to that as we look out in the front part and then we go in the back part and times like this, we can ruminate on past experiences, past failures, past judgments. And in ourselves, we find ourselves going, oh my gosh, I need a foothold in some peace because I know that I'm not benefiting the world when I'm out there in future fear. I'm certainly not benefiting anyone, including myself, when I'm spending time in the past, my rearview mirror of all the things that I wish I had done differently. So this morning, the antidote, the healing, the elixir to help us be powerful and purposeful and full of peace today, is based on science, powerful research that's coming out of Harvard that speaks to the fact that the average person today is only present for about 49% of their life. And what that equates to is basically that more than half of our life, we're not here. And how does that equate to our mental health, our emotional resiliency, just our sense of feeling like we're going to be enough, that we're going to make our way through, that we can be a beneficial presence on the planet? It is absolutely tied to this because we know when we're not present, our emotional liabilities go up. We spend to have time more anxiety. We're spending more time in depression. We're spending more times in not enoughness and this chronic sense that we will never be enough. And if we can find a way to come back to the center, to come back to this present moment, the research is so clear. It's like, oh my gosh, you want peace? Get present. You want purpose? Get present. You want to be a beneficial presence on the planet? Get present. And the easiest, most essential, wonderful way to do that is simply through your breath. Meaning that when you step back and just go, take a breath, bring it all the way down into your belly. When you take a breath, you literally are neutralizing the part of your nervous system, which is called the sympathetic nervous system. And let's face it, guys, we are spending so much of our lives these days in sympathetic dominance, meaning that the dominant force of our life is stress. The dominant force of our life is raising stress hormones. That's the sympathetic nervous system. But the beautiful thing is that the parasympathetic, which is about peace and purpose and presence, it is most woke, and it comes back to being connected to and realized and essentially navigated when we do the breathing practice of just coming back and going, take a breath. So every few minutes or every minute or every hour, whatever you can remind yourself to do, step back and take a breath because you move from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic. And here's all the upside of the parasympathetic. Not only are you more peaceful, you're also lowering inflammation. Not only are you more present, you're going to be more creative. Not only are you more possible, you're going to be more vital. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be more in that space of grace, and not a space of grace that's laid back, but fully in the moment, fully galvanizing and being a presence for the world to say, oh my gosh, I feel more possible when I'm around her. I'm feeling more essentially awake and alive. And yes, I've got what it takes when I'm around him. That's what presence does. That's when we get out of sympathetic and move into parasympathetic. So if you're feeling like I am these days and you're going, oh, I just need a foothold to remind myself who I am and what I'm here to do, breathe. Breathe. Sometimes the simplest things that give us life are the things that we forget when we're missing our life. Isn't that interesting? Let's get back to life. Let's breathe into life. Let's get present. Let's get strong. Let's get courageous. Let's get compassionate. Let's get light on. This is our time. I'm breathing with you. I'm alive and well right alongside of you. Thank you. Much love and every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.